Back again.
We are back again. The show must go on.
Amen.
There she go. I'm trying to help her. Look.
Ms. Pence, you are certain Mr. Patrick is the father and claim the DNA test will prove it. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Patrick, take me back to how you found out she cheated.
We had wanted to purchase another home. We met the gentleman. We befriended him, let him move into our home. He offered to help pay the bills and stuff.
So you basically took in a person that was going to rent a room?
Yeah, basically, yes.
Okay.
Well, he stayed maybe 5 or 6 days, and he up and moved out. And I questioned her.
I'm just looking at her face and look at how sad her spirit is. Like how sad. I mean, she hasn't had a break in the sadness of her face since she's been here.
I had slept with the gentleman that had been staying with us. It was just the one time. It never happened again after that. And he still seems to believe that it happened more than the one time, Your Honor.
So you hadn't slept with him when he was actually living there?
No, Your Honor.
Wait, did you go looking for him or did you run into him?
I kind of went looking for him. Larry had continuously, from day one, accused me of cheating constantly.
Mr. Patrick.
So you
Yes, Mr. Patrick. I had never slept with anyone else before that night. I had constantly.
You're so flirtatious.
That's how I was brought up. I'm constantly calling people honey and babe.
What did I tell you?
I'm from the South.
Different
That's how
men
I was
take it
raised.
differently.
It has nothing to do with that. I never slept with anyone before that. Never. You constantly accused me of it, and I kept telling you, you're going to keep pushing, and it's going to happen. That night it happened. That was the only time, and it's never happened since then.
The gentleman that just left your house in 5-6 days, he says he's going to move in, help pay bills, rent a room, then he leaves, just like that. Do you know why he left?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
I got a good idea.
We all know why he left.
Wait, why he left?
Because he wanted to deal with her. And you have more freedom.
Why do you think he left?
I believe that they were starting to catch feelings for one another or whatever.
That's not true,
And
Mr.
a
Patrick.
little bit too close for comfort. I think that's why.
That's not true.
I think he was worried about me catching on to it.
Do you know where to find him if he is the father?
No, Your Honor, I don't. I've never spoke with the guy after that night.
Never kept in touch with him after that night?
No, Your Honor.
How soon after that night did you find out you were pregnant?
May I present
You brought an exhibit?
Yes, a calendar,
Please step over to it and explain this.
On November 2nd, Your Honor, is the date that me and Mr. Patrick had sex. And then on August 7th, as the doctor had said that the twins were conceived right around the 2nd of November, Your Honor. The twins were born almost completely full term. And if you count those dates back, it only leads to Mr. Patrick. There's no
Mr.
way
Patrick,
possible.
do you agree with those dates? They seem to add up.
No, Your Honor, I don't. I mean, it's a 5-day window between there.
A 5-day
It doesn't
window
matter,
between
Mr.
what?
Patrick.
From the date that she had slept with the other man.
Let's be clear. Ms. Pence, which day did you sleep with the other man?
October 29th was the date that I had slept.
Oh, yeah, we need to have that circle on the calendar as well.
I slept with
She said we need all the facts.
That's right.
Okay.
the other gentleman on October 29th, 4 days
So
later.
that is just a 5-day window.
It never happened more than the one time.
That you
That's the
say.
only time. I know it
All
never
right.
happened.
So, Mr. Patrick, you believe this happened more than once?
Oh, yeah.
And so,
never happened more than once.
you've requested that this court administer a lie detector test to Ms. Pence because you believe this happened more than once.
Yep.
I don't know if she's going to pass this.
She better hope for those twins'
I
sake
don't know.
that he is the father because she cannot find the other guy.
She needs
She
a
says she
detector.
cannot find him.
And so that's why, Mr. Patrick, you asked this court for a lie detector test because you don't believe Ms. Pence is being truthful with you as to the true nature of the relationship with this other gentleman.
No.
Why do you believe if she came clean that night, why do you believe she wouldn't tell you the whole truth since she was so forthright?
I'm not sure.
I have no reason to hide anything.
I just feel like she's hiding more.
The test results are in. That's all we need. You see it, Mama?
Then
That's it.
what-
There's
Results.
nothing to hide.
Bring
And
them
just
out,
like I've told
Jerome.
her,
Bring them
if it
out.
comes to the fact that the kids aren't mine, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to leave.
That's what I'm afraid of, Your Honor.
I mean, if it does come back, which I hope it does come back, that they are my children, it's still going to be hard for me to gain trust for her again. Trust is
So the stakes are
Just
high.
back.
This is very serious, and your relationship is truly riding on this result.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, like I said, I've been through her with everything. She's had cancer. She's in remission of 2 years. I went through all that
Amen.
with her.
You
I
called
went
it.
through every bit of it.
You knew something was
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I hope she's okay. I hope she's
I just
okay.
want this to be done and over with, Your Honor. I want him to get the closure that he needs.
And I promise you, if it
And
does
for
come
me, so
back,
that this can be
I'll
over with. I'm
apologize to you.
tired of all of the argument and everything. I just want to get on with our life and continue to grow and raise our family together.
But first, I'd like to give you the results of the lie detector test you
Come on,
requested.
Judge. Come on.
Jerome?
nothing.
Come on, Your Honor.
This here's going to determine our fate.
I have nothing to lie about, Mr. Patrick.
Ms. Pence, you met with a licensed polygraph examiner.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were asked the following questions. During the last 10 years of your relationship with Mr. Patrick, have you had sexual contact with any other man, other than the man, whom you admitted to cheating with?
Yes, Your Honor.
You said no. The lie detector determined you were being deceptive.
How is that?
Ms. Pence, you were asked, did you have sexual intercourse with the man whom you cheated on Mr. Patrick with more than once? You said no. The lie detector determined you were being deceptive.
That's not, Your Honor, that's not possible. I slept with a guy one
I
time.
knew it. You
One
was
time,
sneaking
Your Honor.
behind my back doing it.
No, Mr. Patrick, I did it. It was one time. It never happened other than that time.
It's what that paper says.
I don't care what that
So-
paper says.
One night or one time? Let's be specific.
It was one night, one time together. Period, flat out. The one time only.
Have you ever had a relationship, sexual relationship with anyone else besides this person?
No, Your Honor. Other than Mr. Patrick, no.
Well, these lie detector results certainly were not in your favor. Mr. Patrick, after hearing those results, what are you thinking?
Ain't done nothing but lied to me the last 10 years.
I have not lied to you, Mr. Patrick.
I think she's been in
It
the
shows right there that
I
you
don't
was
care
being
what it
deceptive.
said. It happened the one time. That was it.
All right. I think I'm ready for the results. Jerome?
Come on, Jerome. We ready for the results?
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Patrick versus Pence, when it comes to fraternal twins, 4-year-old Carrie Patrick,
Hold on. We never said. Do we think he's the father?
I have my doubts.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me too. I think she's been in the truth, and that's why I don't trust her.
And I'm just afraid that they won't make it.
I'm afraid that he is not the father because she said she can't. Well, at least, like again, she says she cannot find him. The other guy.
Right.
and Larry Patrick. It has been determined by this court.
If you're gonna lie, you're hurting the kids. So might as well tell the truth. You already did the damage. You know what I mean? So might as well just tell the truth and let the kids have the right
Well,
information.
she already knew that he said he didn't trust her, and
Right.
if she didn't pass it, they weren't going to be together.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she thought she could fool it and pass. I don't know. Instead of telling the truth, just right out putting it on the table. I don't know.
But I mean, at this point, you might as well just tell the truth.
Mr. Patrick, you are the father.
I told you that he was the father. I told you.
Thank goodness. I'm glad for that.
You got it, truth.
But the
that's
problem
good.
is that other things.
Are you relieved, Mr. Patrick?
Oh, very much so. No, the deception stuff with the lie detector test, some is going to have to be worked on, because that just right there shows me I may not be able to trust her again. The important part of it is one is them kids belong to me.
I told you that.
That's the important part.
I think at this point, Mr. Patrick is just looking for the truth. And he stayed with you even after he found out that this other gentleman could potentially be the father.
Your
Is
Honor,
there anything that you haven't told him at this
Yeah,
point?
anything.
No, Mr. Patrick knows everything that happened that night. I went into full detail, told him everything that happened. There's nothing else to say.
Okay. We have counseling and resources for you all to hopefully mend this relationship for yourselves and for the children. I wish you all the very best of luck. Court is adjourned.
Thanks, Your Honor.
I think
What do you think?
I'm glad that he is the father.
I am
It makes
too.
it easier for those children.
Yeah. But as far as their relationship, it's wonderful to have a mother and a father in the home.
Is this temptation? Is it really worth ruining what you have?
Yeah, I just, because I'm the type of person that I can't feel tempted because I'm so committed in that relationship. It kind of makes it hard for me to understand why other people will just
Lies. If Keanu Reeves,
oh,
y'all, came down here
right.
and said, TJ, I love you, girl.
Well,
Let
now
me
that's
take you
true.
away. Please. In a
She's
John
right.
Wick suit or a Matrix outfit. 2
Okay.
seconds.
She's right. I'm sorry, I
I
take that
can't
back.
feel tempted.
Sometimes you have to listen to yourself talk.
With the right man for the right time. Well, that's all we got for y'all today.
So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can see every time we put up another video. And don't forget to like.
What is that?
Like. We appreciate you guys, and we look forward to hanging out with you again later on.
Until next time, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.